What is up, guys? We are live.
What's going on, fellow commanders of COM? Dan.
I'm Chris.
And, brother, are you ready? We're doing our final mock draft.
I'm ready, brother.
We're doing our definitive mock draft for 2024. And we are kind of, well, for lack of a better term, we're winging it because we're going to do this together. It's going to be you, me, the draft board, and we're going to have some fun.
Yes, and as you guys can see, we have it actually down where you guys can actually see what's going on. See my little mouse? Okay. So we got Chicago with the first overall pick. Everyone's been discussing it. We kind of know what's going to happen here, I do believe.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, there's nothing else. I mean, it's going to be Caleb Williams unless they really think, unless they just pull a fast one and either trade out or they go for Jaden Daniels. But I really don't think they're not going to pick Caleb Williams.
Yeah, I think they're going Caleb Williams here as well. So I'm going to pick that for him.
Now, I do want to say, yeah, we'll pull up stats, but we're not going to be doing any trading here because, I mean, obviously there's probably going to be some trades. I could see Washington trading out of this. I could see really any of the first 5 or 6 teams trading out and Minnesota trying to move up or possibly
Minnesota, the Raiders, Denver.
Yeah, Denver. But for the sake of simplicity, let's not do any trades for this part. So, I mean, this is a definitive mock draft, but it's so hard to predict, like, trades and all that. So, let's go right ahead then, Washington. The more I hear, I really am mixed, but I'm going to pull up the stats here comparing Drake May versus Jaden Daniels because, I don't know, I keep hearing, like, Jaden Daniels is kind of like a Lamar Jackson comparison. I mean, running ability, deep passing chops.
I accidentally picked him. I apologize, Chad. I went to go click on his thing.
Well, okay, that works. I mean, honestly, let's look real quick at Drake May. He's a prototypical, well-built QB. Yeah, I've just heard too much about Jaden Daniels more than Drake May being a good fit for Washington. So yeah, let's just go Jaden Daniels here.
Funny thing is, that's actually who I do want them to pick. I literally meant to pick this, though, guys. I apologize about that.
It's okay. No, I mean, we can always just, if we really need to, we can restart it. But
yeah, but I agree. Jay Daniels, everything I've seen with the comparisons to Lamar is pretty cool. Of course, I'm a Ravens fan, so I'm gonna think, yeah, it's awesome. Kind of want to see how he could do with Scary Terry, though. I think that'd be pretty cool to see. But the Patriots, I've been hearing a lot of stuff about JJ McCarthy to him. Do you believe that as well?
I think they might be interested. I mean, looking here at the stats, if you want to pull that up, whip-like velocity, pass extremely tight coverage, solid athlete, great speed and agility, evasive. I could see them going here for JJ McCarthy, but let's be fair to Drake May and read about him because, like I said, prototypical, well-built QB, takes calculated risks. Honestly, what I could see is, remember how last year we all thought Will Levis was going to go like top 3?
Oh, and somebody falling out of the first round?
I don't know if Drake May is going to go out of the first round. There's too many quarterback-hungry teams out there. But I could see the Patriots going for J.J. McCarthy here. But keep in mind, Belichick's not there anymore. So, isn't their new coach defensive as well, or is he offensive?
With that being said, though, I wonder if they're only going to be saying that they're taking J.J. stopping by to say what's up and hit the like button. Hey, I greatly appreciate you. If I remember correctly, because we've been taking a little bit of a break. Saints fan, if I remember correctly. We'll be talking you guys here soon as well. But we appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. So we got to think here. The Patriots, I mean, Robert Kraft is the owner, but he doesn't really meddle too much, does he?
No.
Yeah, I mean, who's the new head coach?
It's Mayo.
Jared Mayo. Is he more defensive or offensive?
It's his first time as a head coach. He was a linebacker, so I'm gonna say he's probably more defensive if I had to guess, but I have no clue personally.
It could go either way at this point, but I feel like the stats are saying Drake May, so it's probably good.
I think they take Drake May here too as an upset because if he's available to them and Washington really wants Jaden Daniels, they might actually trade out of there, but we're not doing trade scores. So
yeah, it could happen.
I think Drake May goes to the New England.
All right, let's go Drake May. Now, this one of all the trade scenarios out there, I do believe this is most likely because, well, okay, so the Cardinals could go ahead and just get Marvin Harrison Jr. at wide receiver. Hollywood Brown's gone. I forget who else is gone from that team, but I just remember Hollywood Brown because he was a former Raven.
Yep.
But I mean, they got Malik Neighbors. Even if they do trade out of this, and let's say the Chargers take Marvin Harrison, but that is a good point because the Chargers do need a wide receiver as well. So do you think? I mean, we're not going to do it for this thing. I mean, go ahead and choose Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals if you want.
Yep, that's what I would go with there.
Yeah, but I mean, scenarios regarding trades, I would say possibly he does trade, or excuse me, the Cardinals do trade out of here, maybe with a Minnesota. Maybe Minnesota trades a couple of first-round picks, maybe a second-round pick this year.
Try to hop in front of Denver and Oakland. No, I could definitely see that.
And I will say, Minnesota has 2 first-round picks this year. They got 11 and 23, so they could possibly trade with Arizona if Arizona thinks that a decent wide receiver will be there at number 11. Because Malik Neighbors, I mean, I don't see New York getting a wide receiver. I don't see Tennessee getting a wide receiver.
New York could get a quarterback.
That's what I think is going to happen because I think they bet on the wrong horse with
Daniel Jones.
Yes, thank you. I was trying to get my name, but yeah, and I think they're really kicking themselves for the whole Saquon thing, especially since he's going to the Eagles. So, but let's talk about the Chargers here. I mean, they probably just need a wide receiver, so probably Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Anybody wants to look at it? 6 foot, 199. He's a vertical threat, thrashing speed, throttle control, and stem intelligence.
Creates defensive back instability. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's got good movement speed, if I remember correctly, with what I was watching. Weaknesses: can be more efficient with his use of space and improve synergy against press.
The word "can" means to me like he can do it. I wish they would have put "could" there instead, but we can go. We could probably just go Malik Neighbors here, best available wide receiver.
Yep, nope, I 100% agree with you on that.
Okay, New York, they probably go quarterback and say J.J. McCarthy if he's available here.
You think they go quarterback?
I think they do, because Daniel Jones, man, he was drafted in, 2018? Something like that?
Yeah, but they just gave him that contract, so I'm wondering if they go wide receiver here and try to get him a weapon.
That's fair. They got Rome Aduns here, I'm seeing, as the next wide receiver available. So you're going to pull him up. He's 6'2", 212, versatile. He's a swift athlete with a streamlined frame. I mean, I'm down to get him a wide receiver if you don't think they're going to go quarterback. They could trade out of here, too.
I think this would be a trade-out scenario, but I think if they stay in it, wide receiver corner, let's just look at best available really quick. They need offensive line as well, and they would have the best offensive line choice there for offensive tackle. As well, so that could be an interesting pick. I think this is a trade out scenario. I think Broncos trade up here. We won't do that though. But who do you think they choose here? Offensive line, or
I mean, New York are probably going to go. Yeah, probably the best I'm seeing available is Rome, right?
Yeah, Rome would be at 11. Talent wise, Joe Alt for Notre Dame, offensive tackle, is a fifth overall talent.
I doubt they're going to get like Terry and Arnold here for a corner because they have him going at 12. I mean, yeah, I think they go best available and they probably do best wide receiver at this point and say Rome.
Yeah, I think this is a trade out scenario. So you think they go wide receiver though?
Yeah, I think they go wide receiver.
Okay.
Yep. All right, Tennessee,
they need offensive tackle, so I think they get the choice here.
Joe Alt.
Yeah,
let's look at. Let's look at Joe Alt. He's a former tight end. Okay. So there's that. Has a tall, lean frame. He's 321 at 6'8". That's pretty good. He's offensive tackle. Okay. I mean, I like what I'm seeing from him, but then who's Fashanu? Tall and sturdy. He's 312, 6'6".
Joe Alt has got some stuff where he just needs to work on driving his feet. It kind of seemed like with what I was reading there. Yeah, when they're just saying it's like range of change of speed and space of moving a blocker, consistency with driving. I think you go Joe Alt here because I think he's the better prospect.
Yeah, Joe Alt. Okay. Now Falcons. I don't expect them to really do anything. They have Kirk Cousins, so probably get him another weapon, maybe. But they do need an edge, and Dallas Turner's there.
Yep.
Whereas, I mean, do you think they go off? No, they don't really need offensive line from what I'm seeing here. Don't think they're going to go JJ McCarthy if he's available. They don't really need a tight end either. So
No, they got. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He's
Kyle
from Florida.
Pitts.
Yep, Kyle Pitts. There we go.
Yeah. So yeah, let's go. You want to go Dallas Turner here, edge?
Yeah.
Okay. Then Chicago, so after quarterback, they needed an edge as well. They got a wide receiver. So what's the next edge? Latu.
Explosive, energized rusher with control and offset and exploit blockers. Yep. Has elite hip flexibility, ankle flexion, and bend capacity for his size.
Yeah, I thought we did because I mean,
yeah, he seems like he's a good prospect.
Okay. Now the Jets, they need offensive line, so they probably go with Fashanu if he's available.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that.
Now, before you make that pick, unless you already did,
I already did.
You. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, you think they go quarterback as insurance to Aaron Donald, or
I think they're
Aaron
gonna.
Rodgers?
I think they're gonna worry about quarterback next year.
Okay. All right. So if the Vikings have a quarterback, if JJ McCarthy falls this far, they're taking him.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. With that being said, Aaron Rodgers, I actually think he's going to stay another 2 years in the NFL.
Oh yeah, I think another 2 years at most. But yeah, no, I think the Vikings are going to go quarterback here. So if
I think
JJ's
they get
available,
JJ. Yeah.
Yep, cool. Now then, the Broncos at this point, what they needed quarterback. So who's available at this point? It's
Why did
Michael
I think
Penix.
the Vikings were? I thought the Vikings were behind the Raiders and Denver Broncos. So the Raiders actually might make that move up to New York. What I was talking about earlier, guys. I apologize about that. I mixed my teams up.
I don't know. Denver's been playing the game of trading away draft picks, so who knows? But
that is true.
let's compare Michael Penix Jr. here.
Yep.
Left-handed thrower, rocket arm, speed in the open field. How's his decision making though? Has the field vision to press quickly and pick out tight intermediate windows to attack. Hip stiffness, okay. But Bo Nix. High arm elasticity.
I think Bo Nix would be good here because Penix, it says that his weakness is that he's gotten injured a lot. Are they going to want to take a risk on a quarterback when they failed so much at quarterback?
I mean, so the weakness for Bo Nix, though, is that his arm strength is above average, but it falls short of the elite mark.
I'd rather have a quarterback that can get me the ball 40 yards down the field accurately than a quarterback who's going to get hurt.
Okay, let's go Bo Nix if you want.
That would just be me because it's going to be.
Dude.
Okay.
Makes sense. I mean, what were you going to say?
Because the only reason I would say that is because the is it Sean Payton? Yeah, Sean Payton's their coach, and I think he's going to want no nonsense, and he's going to want to try to develop this quarterback. So I don't think he wants to have the risk of a guy who may be a little bit more injury prone. That's just me personally. There, what I would think.
Yeah, let's go Bo Nix.
You got Oakland right there. They need a quarterback. I think they take Michael Penix. Yeah.
Yep. All right, now we got the Saints here, and I don't know if Divine is still watching or not, but if you are here, let us know what you think. We're going to talk about this. They need an offensive tackle, guard. We just need O-line and D-line, so let's see all right now. Fuaga, Talise, whatever, the offensive tackle from Oregon State's the next available offensive tackle. But, I mean, there's Fautanu, also at 17. I think they probably go with, the guy from Oregon State at 14. That's what they're at.
I'm thinking that as well. And Mims was a really good prospect, too, if I remember correctly. I'll say the same with that when it comes to injuries and stuff like that. So I think they go with Fuega.
Yeah, Fuega. Yeah, let's try that. All right, yeah, cool. All right, the Colts.
I think they just need a weapon for.
Okay, well, wide receivers are available at this point. I mean, Brock Powers possibly could do that, but I mean, they have.
That's the best prospect and the best tight end in the class.
I mean, but also Brian Thomas Jr., Adonai Mitchell, Xavier Worthy, Keon Coleman. I mean, it says their top need is wide receiver, but if they can go tight end, might as well.
Well, because they re-signed their really good wide receiver as well. I'm blanking on names right now, guys. I apologize, but they were just re-signed him. So they have a good wide receiver. They need a good number 2, so they can probably pick that up in the second and third round, I would say. But
What
if they
about
want to get him a weapon, I do believe he was getting comparisons to being like a really good like weapon tight end.
what about Terry and Arnold corner? Because they need a corner.
They also need edge, so Jared Verse as well. There's a lot they could do here. I think if they want to develop their quarterback, they go wide receiver or tight end here. But if they want to win more games, I think they go defense. Because I think defense wins championships still, but that's just me.
I did not pay attention enough to them last year to know. I think probably let's go offense because I know that Anthony Richardson he got injured early.
Yeah.
So Brock Bowers.
Yep. That's what I think so.
All right, Seattle. Let's see what they're saying here.
They need offensive line, if I remember correct. Yep. Offensive guard, center,
linebacker,
just tackle, and corner.
Do they do Troy Fatanu who else is available at this point? They got an edge, but they don't really.
Nah, they need corner, and the number one prospect there is Terrion Arnold, and then Quinion Mitchell, I do believe. Is that how you say that?
Quinion? I don't know. Yeah. But, no, I honestly, best available, good at corner, but, I mean, offensive line, they need more than anything, so.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Let's look at Troy for a second. Well-built blocker, 317, 6'3", okay. Unnaturally elastic, energetic athlete. I mean, he's also patient, so that's good. Great angle. I would not be upset if you went ahead and picked Terry Arnold or if you picked Troy Fautanu. What do you think?
They got our head coach. They got our coach. So I think they got defense here.
Yeah, Terry Arnold. You just swung me. Yep. All right, Terry Arnold. Now the Jags, they need offensive line. And at this point, they also need a corner.
Yeah, they also
need Mitchell.
Corner. Yeah,
Kenyon Mitchell.
Do you believe that's actually like one of the best prospects for them, if I remember correctly?
Well, they need a corner, and he's the best corner right now at 6. Well, They have him going 16, and they're at 17, so might as well.
Yep, I agree. Oh no, I actually took the edge. Okay, we'll give me 1 second.
Asterisk.
Guys.
Can you redo that?
Yeah, I can just hit restart and redo all of it.
Okay.
You have it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May. Let me know when you need me. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. We're this thing.
Sorry about that, guys. Okay, we got Caleb Williams,
Jaden Daniels,
Drake May, Marvin Harrison, Malik
Neighbors, Rome Aduns for New York.
Yep.
Joe Alt, Dallas Turner, Latu, Fashanu, JJ McCarthy, Bo Nix, Michael Penix.
Wait.
Iogua. Sorry, what?
JJ.
Sorry. Bo Nix.
Yep. Let me go to quarterback.
Then Penix. Yep.
And then Saints was.
Oh, they got
Tallahassee. Yeah.
Tallahassee, yes. And then Brock Bowers, Terry Arnold, and Kenyon Mitchell.
There we go. All right. Bengals need defensive line.
So let me go back and see, because so when I was on vacation a couple months ago, we ran it. We actually came across some Bengals fans, and I want to see, because he commented. He said he hopes he gets Brock. Well, no, hold on. Because the first thing we said they got Brock Bowers tight end. He wants Byron Murphy, defensive tackle.
Let's do it.
You think?
We'll do it for that fan. Yep.
What about Johnny Newton? But yeah, we can go. We'll do it for Adam. That's his name.
I think we do it for him.
All right, Byron Murphy. LA,
right.
they need
edge. They need another Aaron Donald.
All right, Jared first. I mean, that's basically best available, but
yep, nope, I 100% agree.
Okay, if you already did it, awesome. Now then, Steelers.
They need offensive line. It looks like they need secondary help, and they need wide receiver. It says. I do believe they're going to go offensive line. Based off what I see, I think they're going to go Mims. Actually,
Really? Why Mims over Troy?
I do believe it's because he could do left and right. Right, he has playing experience at both left and right tackle. It's just because he has more versatility to his game, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Let me check to make sure I'm right on that. Yeah. He had more versatility to his game. For some reason, I thought he could also play guard, but that's why. Because I think they like getting players that you can rotate around and have multiple uses for.
Fair. Okay. Yeah, let's do Mims then. Now the Dolphins, let's go. And they need everything, don't they? Offensive guard. I guess you want to get a tackle again.
There's one of these tackles is supposed to be like a guard again as well. Let me see if I can find him really quick.
Okay. Well, there's a guy named Chop Robinson. There's literally a person named Kool-Aid McKinstry. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's good too. I think he's gonna go to Detroit personally.
I could see it. Beef up that defense.
Yeah,
Get better players.
Exactly. I mean, that's gonna be insane.
Well, okay, so you tell me.
I think they're gonna take Latham here. I mean, no, not Latham. Troy.
Okay, let's do it. Now the Eagles.
They need corner. Yep, corner, secondary, linebacker, wide receiver.
So
edge.
Nate Wiggins then is best available corner at this point.
Yep. I 100% agree. They're either taking Nate or they're taking Cooper DeJohn. I can think the Ravens could take him as well.
I already clicked on Nate Wiggins on mine, but
no, you're good. I was just saying that's another one that I could see them kind of going back and forth. Vikings already got quarterback. Okay, they have 2 picks. That's why I got confused earlier with myself. Yeah, Vikings have 2 picks. So, who do you think
they could trade out of this? But here? Well, like I said, they might trade both of their current first-round picks to Arizona, so they can get probably like. We already had them getting JJ McCarthy, but yeah. I mean, at this point, they need defensive tackle. So who's available at this point? They got Johnny Newton.
Yeah, no, I think they take best available defensive tackle there for need fit. And then we got Dallas. Dallas needs a lot. They didn't do anything in the offseason.
So this is a year where Dak Prescott's going to, I think it's the last year of his current contract, and, all in. So probably got to go with best available offensive tackle to protect him because, apparently CeeDee Lamb is the best wide receiver in the world. So J.C. Latham, I'd probably say. But then again, they could surprise me because like they did it with last year with whoever they got in the first round. I forget what his name was, but
the only other person I could also think that they could get would be Graham Barton. He's the guy I was thinking of earlier that could play multiple positions. Because they need offensive line in general. Because they need offensive tackle and they need offensive center. And he's listed as an offensive center. But if he can play all of the positions, they could kind of test him out and see what they like there. It's the best available center also. So they would get the best prospect.
We can go Graham Barton if you think.
Okay,
cool. Now Green Bay.
They need linebacker, corner, guard, tackle, safety.
No, I definitely think linebacker. What kind of a linebacker?
I think either linebacker or safety is what I'm thinking.
Well, hold on. Defensive best available at this point. Hold on. Chop Robinson, edge. But if they need a safety, there's Cooper DeJohn. I think I've heard Tom Grossi say his name before, so I'm cool with Cooper DeJohn if you want.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry to say, but I've heard that. I think Grossi was like, I want to take him.
Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. Because if he doesn't go there to Green Bay, I think Baltimore actually takes him.
All right, you want to take Cooper DeJohn?
Yep, we got it.
Cool. All right, TJ Tampa's going to Tampa Bay. No, I'm kidding. But
I think Chop is, though.
They need an edge. Yeah, where's... Yeah, they don't need a corner. Well, actually, they do. They could do TJ Tampa. But no, not at... He's ranked 41. They're not going to take him at 26 when they got, Kool-Aid. Do you want to take Kool-Aid? Or Chop? Sorry.
Ooh, that's kind of hard there. Just because I want Detroit to get him, I want to say that they take Chop. But it depends on what they really need. They have edge more as a need than a cornerback.
So looking at Chop Robinson, Unhinged Maniacal Energy as a 3-down defender. That does scream. I don't know. To me, Chop Robinson sounds more like Detroit's. Just for that. But
I'm down for it. We can go. Kool-Aid McKinstry on
okay.
Tampa.
Plus, red Kool-Aid and Tampa.
That's true.
All right. Then the Cardinals, defensive tackle. But at this point, who's best available defense? It's Chop Robinson, but they don't need a defensive tackle. Darius Robinson's at edge. They might trade out of this, honestly. But
most likely, I think this is where they make a pick, just to bolster that. What was I thinking they were going to get? Probably secondary here, because they could also get Kool-Aid if he's available as well. But they need wide receiver, D tackle, corner, offensive guard, edge.
So we already got
Ryan
them.
Thompson,
Morgan Harrison. Did
was
they go
gone.
another wide receiver here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They could go another wide receiver possibly, but I think that's kind of doubtful. So I personally think they're going to go probably Chop Robinson here, even though I want him to go to Detroit.
Okay, let's go Chop Robinson. Now Buffalo kind of needs a bunch of things.
Yeah, they need a wide receiver especially.
Brian Thomas then?
I think Xavier Worthy goes here.
Okay.
Because they need a guy who can make some plays for him, and with that speed, he can make some plays for him. Everybody's trying to get
especially in the cold.
Xavier
Worthy. Here's something to think about. Xavier Worthy is from Texas, so he's used to warm weather. It's freaking cold in not Baltimore.
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. Whereas,
Yeah.
Brian Thomas Jr. He's from LSU, so kind of the same deal. They're both from warm areas. Is there any wide receiver that's from a cold anywhere? Oregon, Troy Franklin.
That's not going to put too much of a. That won't do too much because they got arm sleeves and stuff like that.
It's not the end all be all. I just something to think about. But yeah, probably Brian Thomas or you said Xavier Worthy.
I think Worthy goes here.
Okay, I trust you. Okay, now Detroit. What do they need?
Edge, corner, defense, tackle. They need defense in general.
Well,
if Chop falls, I think they take Chop. But
if not, probably Darius Robinson's the best edge available at this point. Because
I agree.
You want to go Darius Robinson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we got Baltimore.
This is all you, my friend. Obviously, I know the team. I know that we've lost people and what we need. Because I'm a little upset about Jadeveon Clowney. Not gonna lie. But
if JC's gone this far and he's the 19th, talent wise, just knowing Baltimore, it's Alabama. They're taking offensive tackle there and they're taking him. That's just kind of what. If it's Bama, I know Baltimore's roots. They're gonna take a Bama player.
Would you say? I'm sorry. I was looking at.
JC Latham, offensive tackle. Because we do need to bolster our offensive line. We got some good wide receivers. In my personal opinion, with Nelson Aguilar, I think he's gonna have even a better year coming up. Then we got San Fran, who needs offensive line as well.
Yeah, they need a lot of things. Jackson Powers Johnson, center, or Tyler Guyton.
I think they go Tyler Guyton here.
I agree. All right, Kansas City, pretty much anything.
Wide receiver. It's gonna be wide receiver. To pair with
Brian Thomas.
Brown, I think.
If Brian Thomas Jr. is here, they'll probably take him.
Yeah.
Or Adnan Mitchell. What do you think? Probably Brian Thomas if he's here.
Give me 1 second. It's probably most likely who it is. Yeah.
Brian Thomas?
Yep. That's what we got.
All right, so let's look at the picks. Full results. Here we go. I think I can actually... Can you download this? Yes, you can.
Yeah.
I'll download it too. But, all right, so number 1, Caleb Williams going to Chicago. Number 2, Jaden Daniels, LSU. We'll do every 2. Go ahead.
Drake May to the Patriots. Marvin Harrison Jr. to the Cardinals.
Malik Neighbors, wide receiver to Chargers. And New York, they're getting Rome Aduns.
Then we got Tennessee in the perfect situation, having Joe Alt fall to them, so that'd be perfect for them.
Didn't they get Pedro Scaranci from Notre Dame last year as well?
Yeah, actually, I think they did, so I think that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Dallas Turner as well, going to Edge, going to Arizona. I mean, not Arizona, my bad, Atlanta.
I almost said Alabama, so yeah, we both made a mistake there.
An
Okay.
A team, guys.
Right. And then, sorry, but Latu, Edge going back to Chicago. Well, not back, but he's going to Chicago. And then, I'm not going to try to pronounce that, but Fashanu, offensive tackle from Penn State, going to the Jets.
Yep, that'd be really good for Aaron Rodgers. So I think that'd be good. Then we had the Vikings getting their hands on J.J. McCarthy, so that'll be pretty cool with his rising draft stock. Then we have Bo Nix to Denver and Michael Penix to the Raiders. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, and we got Talise Fuega going to the Saints, Brock Bowers, tight end, going to Georgia to help out the Colts, and Anthony Richardson, and Terrion Arnold, good old defensive cornerback from Alabama, going to our boy Mike McDonald's new Seahawks.
Yeah, it seems to be. I think they're going to have a really good defense. It upsets me so much. Here we have Quinion Mitchell going to Jacksonville. Byron Murphy, too, going to our fans, Bengals.
Jared Verse, Edge, going to LA as a hopeful Aaron Donald replacement. And then Amarius Mims going to AFC North, Steelers.
Then we got Troy Fatatuna.
Fat tuna? No, Otanu, I don't know. Yeah.
We'll learn eventually. Offensive tackle, Dolphins. I haven't really watched much this year when it comes to a lot of this stuff, so kind of behind on names. Nate Wiggins to the Eagles, cornerback.
Johnny Newton, defensive tackle, going to the Vikings, and Graham Barton going to Dallas.
Yep. Then we got Cooper DeJean, safety. Green Bay, even though I think he could fall to Baltimore personally, but think that'd be a really good pick for Green Bay. Then we have Tampa getting Kool-Aid, and Chop going to Arizona.
Then Xavier Worthy going to Xavier Worthy from Texas going to Buffalo. Darius Robinson going to the Lions.
Then we got Baltimore getting offensive line and an Alabama prospect, so that sounds about right. Tyler Guyton, offensive tackle, Oklahoma, going to the San Francisco 49ers. And then the Kansas City Chiefs wrap it up with a wide receiver to pair with Marquise Brown and do some damage to the rest of the league and make us all cry.
Yep. It is what it is, and I am just curious. I know we could probably do it if we thought about it. I know Cleveland doesn't get a first-round pick, but hold on. Carolina, right? Yeah. The Panthers, the Browns, and the Texans. But the Texans, they don't care. The Browns and the Panthers are probably kicking themselves.
Now, with that being said, this is without trades. We both think there's going to be trades that happen.
Absolutely.
So we're just not going to try to predict them. I think this year is going to be explicit, insane.
I agree. 100%. Yeah, but let us know what you think in the comments. We'll post this to the channel, and we'll just kind of go from there, and we're going to live stream the draft next Thursday. So pretty much every other football commentator or YouTuber will be doing, but hey, we'll
be there joining the fun. With that being said, there will not be a video next Tuesday or a stream going out Tuesday because we'll be streaming on that Thursday. We do greatly appreciate you, Divine, for stopping by, leaving a comment. You're amazing. We appreciate the heck out of you.
I'm sure Jim's watching. Thank you, Jim.
Yep, we greatly appreciate every one of you viewers. Feel free to let us know how bad our mock draft is and let us know what yours is in the comments. Greatly appreciate it. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Oh, sounds good.